Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and out with Pam Bondi and in with who? Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. There has been intense pressure on Attorney General Pam Bondi to resign or be removed since the debacle of the Epstein case. Since she said there was nothing to see here. There's no files, there's no client list, there's nothing. I don't know of too many people who believe that. And after that, Dan Bongino, who is the FBI deputy director, and apparently FBI director Kash Patel, both threatened that they would walk off the job. Now, Bongino has taken a leave of absence since Wednesday, according to Fox News reports. And these men both have threatened apparently to resign, more so Bongino than anybody else, if Bondi wasn't removed or replaced. Well, Laura Loomer, who's been on top of this case from the beginning, and everything she's reported so far has been found out to be true. Her reporting has been verified by credible news sources again and again, so maybe people need to start listening to her. But Laura Loomer said that there are sources high in the Trump administration that are considering, if Bondi resigns or is removed, that her replacement could be Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. That would be a political earthquake. DeSantis is a no-nonsense guy. This puts him in the public spotlight. He can't run for governor again of Florida. This would be massive. I guess there's other people that are, possibles for this job. Ken Paxton comes to mind, but wow, that would be a political earthquake. I want you guys to let me know what you think about it, but first watch this, and let me know what you think about it in the comments.
Economy, what have you, but you can't deny what you're hearing in some of these crowds and in some of, conservative media. My only advice for all of this would be, A, I like Dan Bongino. I hope he doesn't resign. I think it was a good pick and defended it when he made it, and I hope he stays in his job. B, internal drama and internal division, just as a former White House staffer, it's a headache for a president, and it can derail, the larger successes. And right now, I think Trump's having a lot of successes, whether it's on the economy or other fronts. So this right here, like whatever happens, needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly because the division needs to stop.
Well, if it's up to Laura Loomer, who's been running personnel at the White House from the outside for the last few months, she's gotten a lot of people fired so far. She has said pretty clearly, fire scam Bondi. And she also tweeted tonight, or put up on X, I love it when a plan comes together. She also speculated, perhaps, if Bondi is fired, I'm told Ron DeSantis has been considered floated for the attorney general role over the last few months. You can't discount it, because Laura Loomer actually apparently is a very powerful figure in this administration.
And that is the most bizarre part about all of this, that we are discussing this as though it's normal, as though this crazy right-wing extremist conspiracy theorist is running personnel at the White House, that we're discussing as though it's normal that Dan Bongino, who was also a conspiracy theorist, who was a birther, who said his entire goal was to own the libs. I don't know what that means, but it's some asinine statement made by right-wing extremists. I have no idea what any of this means. He is the deputy director of the FBI. Even outside of the Epstein file, if this were a normal time, if this were a normal news cycle, I would be all about the Epstein files. Yes, we need to know. But they dangled this out there as bloody meat for their base, and now that they're cannibalizing, it is a good time. You think I care that Dan Bongino is leaving the FBI?
Let's ask the question,
he is
Arthur.
a crazy person.
Arthur,
he has no business being there.
This is all happening because I guess Dan Bongino